Hey, what's going on, everybody? Whit Higham here. Excited to be hanging out with you guys today here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community for your daily dose of awesome, which I actually got to add the hashtag, which I forgot to add, but I will go back and add that here in just a minute. But really excited to be hanging out with you guys today. So for those of you that might be catching this and it's a replay, what I want you to do is definitely drop me a replay down below so that way we can come back later, give you a shout out as you guys are going to be joining us maybe later. But for those of you that are going to be joining me and it's live, what I want you to do is definitely comment who you are, where you're from. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Bart, what's going on, brother? Thanks for commenting. Definitely want to have a lot of interaction in today's daily dose of awesome, okay? Because I'm going to be talking about something that's going to kind of maybe cut some people to the core here a little bit in a nice way, in not necessarily a shaming type of way, but definitely get the wheel turning and get a little bit of emotion out of you as well. That might be that driving force for you. Okay, so Brittany, what's going on? And so what we're going to be talking about today, guys, and I'm going to start off with a question here, but what we're going to be talking about today, my end goal for this is to help you guys follow a path that the majority of online marketers don't take. And this is the better path. A lot of online marketers, network marketers that take their business from an offline to an online strategy follow one path. And then you got the small percentage of online marketers that really truly make it a success in their business. And my goal is to help you follow that path to obviously, which is going to help you overcome a lot of the obstacles and hardships that the majority of online marketers experience kind of in their journey, which is obviously going to help you guys generate more leads and be more impactful in your business for the rest of 2018 and into 2019. So again, for those of you jumping on, just comment who you are, where you're from. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Sin, what's going on? Samra, what's going on? Thank you for commenting. So I want to start off with a question, guys. And again, I want a lot of interaction out of this. Just because, again, it's going to be a topic that's going to be really important to you guys, and chances are you guys are going to probably have a little bit of experience with this because everybody goes through what I'm going to be talking about today. Okay, so for example, I want to start off with a question of what do you guys think is what is a big reason that a lot of people or network marketers that take their business from an online or an offline strategy to an online strategy, how come a lot of these people might not necessarily see success? Okay, and I want you guys to comment that down below. What do you think is stopping most people from being successful, even if they weren't successful in an offline world and then transitioning their business into an online world? How come a lot of people still don't see the success that they want? Okay, and I want you guys to comment that down below. What do you guys think? Okay, Rebecca, what's going on? And again, drop me some comments here, guys. I'm going to wait for some comments to kind of come in because I want to kind of get an idea of what you guys are thinking. Okay, is it the lack of a system, inconsistency, not even putting an actual system to work if they bought a system? Okay, I want to know kind of what you guys think because they're listening to their uplines animated recruiting methodologies. Okay, cool. Yep, definitely. They don't see immediate results. Absolutely, Brittany. That is probably a big one. What are some other things you guys think? Okay, and we have 8 people on here right now, so I want to see some more comments happening here, guys. Okay, drop me some comments. Impatient, absolutely, Sin. Okay, huge thing for a lot of people. Okay, what else? What else do you guys think? So people that are being impatient, not seeing immediate results because they're still listening to their upline that's trying to drag them back into their system. Absolutely. What else, guys? What else do you guys think? Overwhelm. Absolutely, Bart. Okay, totally overwhelmed. And I'm actually going to be kind of hitting on some of these points today, guys. So Bart, thank you for bringing that up. Sin, thank you for bringing up people that are impatient. But what else, guys? What else? Samra, they think that just because they go online and they don't necessarily have to talk to people anymore. Absolutely. So I guess kind of it's not really painted that if you go online that you're not going to be talking to people, but for some reason, have you guys ever seen like somebody that does like a comment on a thread and they rearrange the words a little bit, but our brains still naturally read what it is that it's supposed to read, even though the words are all messed up and stuff. Our brains will naturally read it because we've read or done something so long. A lot of people do that with the wording and stuff when they take their business online. They gain a misunderstanding of something that they thought that they read, but they didn't really read, right? Okay, self-doubt, absolutely, Bart. Awesome, guys. Well, I love the comments that you guys are bringing in here today. And I think Carrie actually just pulled in the driveway. So hopefully she'll come in here and join us here in just a minute. But what we're going to be talking about today, Tamara, what's going on? Richard, thanks for joining. Is what I want to do is guys, sadly enough, most of the people that take their business online, okay, are usually focused on things that are not working for them, right? Maybe they haven't rank advanced, or like you guys have said, they're impatient, no new customers or business builders, or for those that maybe have been online for a little while, they're still not generating the leads that they want, right? So what I want to talk about with you guys today is how to stay relevant, okay, in a quick changing online world. Okay, and as you guys know, if you've been online for a little bit, things are changing so rapidly, and I think, you know, where overwhelm comes into play is it feels like people can't keep up. And stuff like that. And so I'm going to give you guys 3 simple things to follow. And this is something that me and Carrie have held true to since we got into the online world, you know, coming on 3 years ago now, that we have continued to do year after year after year, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, you name it. This is something that we continue to do and evaluate at the end of every year to make sure that we're heading down the right path. Are you guys cool with that? If I share with you what me and Carrie have done over the last 3 years that have kept us really laser focused in generating the leads and getting rid of the overwhelm, applying the things that we're learning here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community. Okay, are you guys cool with that? Drop me a comment down below if you guys are cool with me sharing that, because obviously if you're not cool with it, I'm not going to share it with you. I'll go into something else. But if you guys want to know kind of something that me and Carrie do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis that is going to help you guys, and we're going to gain a lot of clarity around this, okay? Let's see here. Online marketing has its own vocabulary. So many of them we get confused by all the buzzwords. Absolutely. Exactly, Bart, okay? And I'm going to talk about a little bit about that. I'm not going to go into depth about, you know, CTA, CTR, different things like that, but I'm going to kind of brush over that concept. Absolutely. Yes, cool. Yes, cool. Awesome, guys. So, and I want you guys to write this down, because again, here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, we're going to have a lot of people that are just brand new to the online world. Okay, some of you have maybe been in the online world a little bit. Maybe you're a member of the Elite Marketing Pro community for a little while, and you've already started to take some of the action and some of the things that I've talked about, not generating leads, haven't rank advanced yet, you're not seeing that immediate result happening yet or anything like that. This is going to be for you as well, but I'm also going to be talking to the people that are brand new here inside the community and what you guys need to do, your next steps in moving forward. And again, it's going to apply to everybody in here in this group, but I'm going to be kind of talking to 2 individuals here. Okay, so the first thing is you have got to be willing to invest in yourself and in your business. Okay, and so what do I mean by that? Okay, for those of you that are brand new here inside this community, maybe you're sitting here and maybe you got into the community and maybe you don't necessarily have, you know, life has happened, you don't have the money to actually become you know, a VIP member inside the community or something like that. Okay, my biggest advice for you, and I can relate to this experience, because when me and Carrie decided that, you know, after 2.5 years of building our business offline, that we needed to learn an online strategy. We needed to learn actually an online system that we could apply to not only our business, but also help our team do the exact same thing. And so when it came time to invest in myself, in Carrie, in our business, okay, we looked and we said, holy crap, I'm not going to be able to do that. I was living in my parents' basement at the time. I was driving a delivery truck making, you know, $15.75 an hour or something like that at the time. And I did not have the money to invest in myself. But this is the question is this is something that I did actually, is I got super resourceful and I looked at all of my options to make this happen. Because this is the thing, a lot of entrepreneurs, especially network marketers, are always told that all you have to do is invest in yourself a little bit and you can make a bunch of money. Absolutely, you can do that if you've already built a following, if you've already built an audience of people that know, like, and trust me. I mean, how many of you guys are relating to what I'm talking about right now? How many of you guys felt when you jumped into network marketing, a lot of what you were told was all about, all you have to do is invest this little bit and you can go and build this massive organization and make a ton of money? Okay, that was something that was sold to me when I jumped into the network marketing world. Okay, but what I realized really, really quick is that a lot of people never continue to invest in themselves. Okay, and it's a sad, sad thing because yes, I understand some people don't have money. Okay, guys, I was one of those people at the time when it came to invest in my business. I did not have the money to invest in myself. But what did I do? I got very resourceful. I took a look at all of my options. Okay, and once I really absorbed or extinguished all of those options, I was able to find an option that was good for us, that was going to work for us, that was going to get me started in the online world and really start to put my business into action again. Okay. Okay. Yes. Everybody's kind of relating to this. Absolutely. Okay. So, and I'm going to be looking down at my notes here just for a little bit, guys, because I wrote all this stuff down because I was having kind of a hard time coming up with what I wanted to kind of share with you guys. But I think this is very important, not only for the new people that are coming into the community, but also for those that have already invested in themselves and maybe not seeing the results that you want, okay? Because I'm going to be talking about that as well, okay? A lot of people that are afraid to invest in themselves, I see this way too often, guys. For those of you that are maybe sitting inside the community and kind of on the fence, like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is right for me. The biggest thing that I see a lot of people do, even those that have invested in themselves or maybe VIP members here inside the community, if it gets hard, a lot of people tend to go back to strategies that they are familiar with, and that they weren't really seeing results, but it's familiar and comfortable. How many of you guys have ever taken a step back when maybe some of you that have been here in the community a little bit, how many of you have maybe done some things where you took a step back and actually went to things that were familiar, things that you didn't really want to do, but you actually took a step back? Guys, I did that when I first started. Okay, and I see way too many people that are unwilling to invest in themselves. And if the investment price is, if they feel it's too high, then they just go back to the thing that they thought was that, even though it's not working, they still go back and start to do it. Guys, this is going to be the biggest mistake anybody makes if they're not willing to invest in themselves. Okay, and no, I'm not necessarily talking about money, but we're going to dive into this. I'm going to dive into that on the next one. Okay, but you need to be willing to invest in yourself and have a continual investment strategy for you and your business. The second thing that you guys need to be doing, okay, staying plugged into your investment. Okay, and this is something that I see a lot of people that have invested in themselves. Maybe you've been in the Elite Marketing Pro community for a long time. Guys, I help with traffic reviews. And the sad thing is that we have so many members that could be plugging in traffic reviews. So for those of you that are running ads, for those of you that are trying to generate leads and learn how to really construct a really good funnel and get ads going and different things like that, learning ad copy and stuff like that. Guys, I see the number of people that are jumping onto these things. And the sad thing is not very many people are staying plugged into their own investment. Okay, how many of you might have kind of dropped off and haven't stayed absolutely plugged into your investment? Okay, and it's okay. I want you guys to be honest. Okay, again, when we started this live, I told you what I was going to be talking about was going to maybe cut to the core a little bit. Maybe it might make some people angry. I don't know. And in all honesty, I don't necessarily care either. What I want to do is I want you guys to really evaluate and come back to reality, to the now, and focus on what's happening now. Okay, Richard, it's a whole new paradigm shift. Absolutely. Let's see here. Who else can feel that? Yep. So Annette, you might have fallen back a little bit. But guys, not a lot of people stay plugged into their stuff. And that is one of the biggest downfalls that I see. A lot of people not being successful from taking their business from an offline to an online strategy is not staying plugged in. It's simple. Okay, because the cool thing is about being plugged in and staying in. Even if you're not necessarily getting the results that you want yet, you are staying around people that are building you up. You are staying around people that are willing to invest their time into you to keep your business moving forward. Even if it's still up and down and really rocky and not clear and different things like that, at least you are moving forward in your business to where you can get to a point where you learn the skill set of evaluating your business, what's going to work better for you and stuff like that. And far too many people step away from that. Okay, how many of you guys are relating to this? Is this kind of hitting home for a lot of you guys that maybe are kind of sitting on the fence of really truly trying to invest in yourself, and maybe even for those that have been in the community for a little while and trying to get results and still haven't seen them yet? Is this hitting home for you guys? Okay, because this is something that I hit homes really for me, because I even find myself in this exact same situation, doing the exact same thing, where I don't stay plugged in enough to my mentors. Okay, VIP wasn't cheap, so you better believe I'm going to stay plugged in. Absolutely, Bart. And that's one of the craziest things of how easy it is for people to let fear, even though they invest in themselves, and it wasn't cheap to invest in themselves, how easy it is for some people to let fear actually drive them out of their business and then place blame on whatever are on the system, okay? So the next thing here inside staying plugged in is actually application. Okay, not wishing it into existence, because I promise you guys, if you're going to spend a lot of time wishing leads into existence, your funnel into existence, your ad into existence, more customers into existence, business builders into existence, I promise you guys are going to literally wish in one hand and crap in the other, and guess which one's going to fill first? Okay, literally, which one's going to be heavier? Okay, it really comes down to the application process, and a lot of people that get into a system, they say, and I've heard this I don't know how many times, well, I'm doing exactly what everybody's telling me to do. Guys, I promise you, it's not about telling you what to do, okay? Because if you're just listening and letting people tell you what to do, you are never going to get to where you want to be, because everybody's telling you what to do. You guys need to read between the lines, the things that people are telling you, the application that you're learning to read between the lines and understanding that process for yourself, and not waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. There are going to be times that you need to be told what to do, but for the most part, it comes down to you guys actually applying it. Okay, got to take action. Absolutely, action not person, but I keep plugging. Absolutely, Jan. Theory is valuable, but it's worthless without application. Exactly. And sadly enough, we have a lot of people still working on theory and not enough application. Okay, let's see here. Are you letting the petty things get in your way? It is crazy how many times when people invest in themselves, they let petty things get in the way. I've had so many people come to me and say, oh, I couldn't do a Facebook Live last night because my kids were absolutely crazy. Guys, you would not believe how many Facebook Lives I've done that my kids are literally screaming. I've pushed one of them into a closet just to shut the door so I didn't have to hear him for a second. Like, my kid's coming up and handing me poop, as he's learning to potty train and stuff like that. People are easily distracted and putting things in front of their business that are petty. For example, family things. Okay, like I've had a lot of people say, oh, I'm traveling with my family, so I can't jump on this training, or I can't take a look at this until later. Guys, I have done so many and listened to so many things as I'm doing family things. Okay, I've done so many trainings and application as people that are around me, taking a few minutes and hurrying, applying and different things and stuff like that. Stop letting the petty things get in front of your business. Okay, because it happens far too often. How many of you have done that? How many of you can still today let petty things get in the way? How many of you are letting Christmas get in the way of your business right now? And I'll admit, I've done this season. Okay, I have let Christmas get in the way and different things in front of my business. Okay, be honest with yourself here. Evaluate. Okay, have you handing you poop? Absolutely, Bart. It's happened. Believe me. Hey, Melissa, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. So the third thing, continue your investment. You need to continue and have a plan that you're going to continually invest in yourself and in your business. Okay, I want you guys to eliminate the idea of, oh, I'm never going to have to invest in my business again. I'm never going to have to spend money in my business again. I promise you, if you lead with that mindset that you're never going to have to do that again, you are not an entrepreneur. I will tell you that right now. Okay, now there are free strategies, don't get me wrong, and you can do things for free, absolutely. But if you're not willing to invest and plug into a system, okay, and actually be willing to invest into yourself, okay, short-term and long-term, guys, I promise you it's going to be a difficult path for you. And again, every situation is different, so evaluate your situation and move forward. Okay, and so when I talk about continued investment, I'm not talking about going and buying 1 million courses. I'm not talking about going and necessarily spending $1 million or anything like that. But start to evaluate the systems that you're a part of right now. Evaluate what is working about those systems, what's not working for me in these systems, and what might I do differently. So many people are so quick to place blame on a system when they're not getting results. And a lot of the time, guys, it doesn't matter if it's a bad system or a good system. Now, obviously, if you can get a good system, it's going to help you a lot better. And that's what we offer here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, a start to finish system that's going to walk you through really how to be attractive in the online world, and staying plugged in is going to keep you up to date of what's changing so quickly in the online world. Okay, so don't be afraid to build your digital library. Okay, and so when I talk about investing and investing in yourself, never hesitate, guys, to continue to invest in a digital library. You would not believe how many people come to me and say, hey, I just watched this course, you know, or EMP just, you know, showed me this thing. For example, you know, when Kate McShay did that launch with you know, videos and different things like that. Just recently for the Black Friday event. Okay, guys, like a lot of people are like, do I need this? Guys, when it comes, my philosophy when it comes to the online world and continuing my education, how many of you guys, I guess let me ask this question first. How many of you guys have like an actual library of books in your house? Drop me a, just drop me a me down below if you guys actually have a library of books in your house. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, let me know, guys, because I know I have a bunch of books in my house that I have for my kids, that I have for myself, I have for my business. How many of you guys do? Okay. This is a proven system. Absolutely, Richard. Absolutely is proven. Okay, Bart, you have some. Okay, so how come it's so easy for us to buy a hard copy of something, but when it comes to our continually education in the digital world, we're so scared to actually invest in ourselves and build up a digital library? Okay, guys, I have bought courses before that I have not even looked at yet, but I know is in my path of my long-term where I'm going to be and what I want to achieve in my business, that I know I'm going to plug into that stuff. Okay, and it's going to be something that I'm going to use in my business or something that I'm going to learn from. I'm just not there yet. So don't be afraid to continue to invest in yourself and build up your digital library. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, starting to build it. Awesome, Richard. So many books. Cool. Awesome, Rebecca. Okay, books are the only collectible the wife allows. Hey guys, sorry again, Whit here. For some reason, I actually got cut off. I don't know what happened, but I lost my feed for some reason as I was looking through comments and different things like that. And so for those of you who are going to be jumping on live with me, hopefully you guys catch the rest of this. But again, guys, what I was talking about is don't be afraid to continue to invest in yourself and build it up. If you guys want to truly see what it takes to be successful for the rest of this year and really make a 2019 year, the 2019 year powerful for you guys is for those of you that are here inside the Elite Marketing community and have not taken that next step of really investing in yourself, look at the options that you have available to make that happen, because I promise you, you're not going to regret it. You're going to learn some amazing skill sets from start to finish, and the application is going to be good. There's going to be some overwhelm. Okay, but the cool thing is as you stay level-headed, you stay plugged into your investment, you're going to have people that are going to be able to level you out, that are going to help you overcome the overwhelm and stay plugged into the roadmaps that Elite Marketing Pro has to offer in moving forward. So again, guys, just to recap real quick, because again, I lost my feed, guys, and I apologize that I lost my feed, but just to recap, guys, invest in yourself and your business. Don't be afraid to do that. And if you're sitting on the fence and wondering, I don't know if I should invest in myself, I'm just going to say go ahead and do it, because I promise you, if you stay on the fence, you're not going to fall either way, and you're not going to get to where you want to be in your business. Okay, second thing is to stay plugged into your investment. Start to take application. Okay, trainings, not just binge watching trainings, but actually start to take applications. And the third thing is continue your investment. Okay, continue your investment process in yourself and in your business. If you're a true entrepreneur, that is something that you're going to do. And again, building up your digital library for things that are relevant to where you're going. And the cool thing here is inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, you guys have a massive digital library that you guys have at your fingertips that you should be using. Okay, so again, guys, if you got value out of this, just let me know. Drop me a comment down below if you guys got value out of this. But guys, come back to this basic principle of being willing to invest in yourself, staying plugged into your investment, and then continue the investment process with learning, application, getting better, staying plugged in, all of that stuff. Okay, guys, Well, guys, have a great rest of the day. Awesome hanging out with you guys. I know it went a little longer than it usually goes, but I felt very powerful on this when it came to this, just because this is something that's been buzzing in my head for a little while. But guys, have a great rest of your day. And if you don't see me before the holidays, everybody have a great holiday. Be safe. Have fun with family. Keep your business rocking. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. And we will see you all soon. And just real quick, some shout outs. Bart, thanks brother, for being so interactive. Jan as well. Floyd, Sin, really appreciate this community. Love you guys all, and look forward to seeing you guys again when we do the next Daily Dose of Awesome. But guys, be prepared for the Daily Dose